Oh, hi. Ah! I'm 27 now. I'm 27 years old. And I began making YouTube videos when I was 13. This has been a 14-year project. And I haven't posted in the last 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Could have been 2, but it definitely feels like 3 if it's not. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the first time in my whole life that I really thought this chapter had ended. And I don't know if this is ever something that I'm really going to be able to say goodbye to, because I love it so much. And obviously TikTok is a gigantic factor now, and I was like, I'll just post on TikTok. That's so easy. I have my phone with me. I love talking to you, but we all have these now, so I can just do it that way. There's something about this that you can't do like this. I don't know what it is. I love vertical video as well, but YouTube horizontal, medium to long form content still has my heart. Still has my heart. And I don't want to let it go. If you haven't watched a YouTube video of mine in a while, or you haven't seen me on the internet, my main passion is a podcast that I host. I'm the host of a solo podcast, the At Lexi podcast, and each Monday I go into the recording studio and I chat with you. You are my guest. The listener is my guest. It's not an interviewing style podcast. I'm having a heart-to-heart, me to you, once a week, and I love it. There's no video element to it, and then the self-absorbed side of me is like, but I want a video element. I miss this. This feels so good. It feels so good. It feels right. I just can't believe that there's someone watching this that has seen me since I was 12 or 13 years old, and I'm 27 now. I'm a young woman. I was a child and a girl, and now I'm a young lady. I'm feeling very sentimental, very, very sentimental. I just had a birthday March 15th, and at the moment, at this current day, 11 p.m. Monday, April 10th, I just came back from one of my best friend's birthday dinners, and that's why I wore stilettos. Editing Lexi, me saying, and that's why I wore stilettos. The beginning of the clip was out of focus, but I was taking off my leather jacket, taking off my shoes. I made this whole point about how my ankle was bleeding because I walked home in heels. Are these considered stilettos? Unsure. Also, I wore this leather jacket, which is my favorite wardrobe piece at the moment. It's fantastic. I found it at a flea market, and it's a little too big, but I'm not exactly sure if it's so big that I should take it to get tailored. For instance, the arms are quite long, so I just tuck them in and it's fine. But like, it's a little big here. I'm too lazy to give you a full 360, but it kind of billows in the back. I just love it though, and maybe I'll show my favorite wardrobe essentials, because okay, now I am feeling inspired to get up. Let me show you my closet. One thing about me is that I've always loved putting together outfits. It's always been a hobby. It doesn't seem like a niche hobby whatsoever anymore. Not that fashion was ever particularly niche, but there's a lot of people creating outfit content these days. But even just as a little girl, I got it from my mom. We always loved putting together outfits, and it's one of my favorite forms of self-expression. However, I am not organized by nature. Once I have a system in place, I can absolutely follow it till the day I die, but developing the system is incredibly difficult for me. My brain doesn't see space in that way. So I did have a friend help me organize my closet, and now I'm back to loving putting together outfits. For example, this pair of shoes was so easy to find. Before I organized my closet, all of my shoes were in a pile, and I would get on my knees and dig through a pile of shoes. I'd also dig through a pile of hats. I just ordered baskets for above, but let me show you it so far. It's so pretty. Welcome to my closet. First of all, the fact that I have a walk-in closet is so special to me, and immediately I have all of my skirts. I love skirts, and they are color-coded. Then I have dresses, which I actually cleared out a good bit of dresses, and I've learned that I have a pretty large number of black dresses. But now that spring is coming, I am interested in getting a few more of these. I have the space for it. Then back here, I have my coats. You know, the ones that I will not be using in California are going to be stuck in the far back. Trench, leather, raincoats, etc. Then pants. And now that I have them hung in my closet as opposed to folded in my dresser, I'm wearing them a lot more. Also, I got rid of so many pairs of jeans that do not fit my body at all anymore. Now every single pair of jeans that I have fits my body and I can grab without being like, oh my god, I'm too big for these. These aren't gonna fit over my ass. Whatever, you know, all of them fit. Then I have tops, which is probably the hardest thing to organize. Tops get a little bit more difficult, but folding also doesn't seem to work because everything is such an obscure shape. Like a going out top like this. I'm sorry, how is one supposed to? I don't know. If you have any tips for that, I would love that. Then it just continues, you know, it starts off with sleeveless to short sleeve, long sleeve button down sweaters, thicker sweaters, and then puffy vest. Then we have this, which is my system to make sure that everything gets put away. Let's say I want to wear this dress. I grab this dress, I take it off the hanger, then I put the hanger here. So then at the end of the night, when I'm trying to put the dress back, it's ready for me, and then I put it back exactly where it goes. Then I just have some zip-ups, extra hangers, my suitcase, and linens. Then down here we have shoes. And I have a bag of scarves and hats, so I got buckets or baskets to put on top that I will put hats in. I also have a ton of scarves here that need to be figured out, so this portion of the closet has not been figured out. I have jewelry. This could be done a lot nicer. The sunglasses don't make any sense. The purse rack isn't working for me at the moment, so this all needs to be fixed. This system isn't working. We will figure it out, but my god. Do you know how fun it is to get dressed when this is what it looks like? Also, to make things a lot easier, I took the door off the closet. I could put beads or a curtain or something. I haven't gotten around to that. But the door used to open and then this wall is completely cut off, so taking the door off gave me access to this. Like, I wouldn't have been able to access these drawers unless I got in the closet, shut the door. You understand. Hope that didn't make you dizzy. And then my room. This thing always slips over. It's very annoying. A single sock. Let's see. Let's pull a tarot card. Let's see what there is. Oh, that doesn't look so good. Good thing I know nothing about tarot. I would actually love to learn a little bit more about tarot though. You're sitting on top of the cards now. Hope no one's feeling a little superstitious. Sorry about pulling the sad card. I don't know what it means. But I always love when I pull it and it's something that's not of swords or pentacles or wands. I like it when it's the sun, the world, the fool, the magician. Something that's more concrete. I do have this book though. Oh my god, it's right beside me. Because I have these drawers that have bookshelves underneath my bed. I purchased this book. And it has every single card and a breakdown of what it means. Oh, I did pull it reversed. Let's see what that card means. Ooh, Ten of Swords looks pretty rough. My goodness, look at this guy. Would not want to trade places with him. This is what we got. We got the Nine of Swords. It's this figure sitting in bed with his head in his hands. This is a card of stress and worry that at times can feel overwhelming. There's a lot of self-doubt, guilt, and regret associated with this card. It is possibly the most difficult card to receive in tarot. Everyone has suffered a stressful night of tossing and turning, but remember that it's always darkest before dawn. Not me pulling possibly the most difficult card to receive. Okay, now let's read what happens when you pull it reversed, which is what I did. When this card is reversed, you are really in a state of heightened anxiety and stress. Your sleepless nights are preventing you from thinking clearly, and you are stuck in a loop of self-doubt and worry. You need help. You need help. You need help to guide you out of the darkness. Alternatively, you may be finally seeing the way forward. I agree with both. I think I'm finally seeing the way forward, but I have been in a loop of self-doubt, and I have been having sleepless nights. Everything was going really well. March was a gorgeous month. February was a gorgeous month. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to my podcast episodes to make sure I agree with that. But I would say overall, this past season of my life has been really lighthearted and enjoyable. My social life I feel incredibly satisfied with. I feel really satisfied in my relationships. And as some of you know, I haven't had the easiest last couple years. So when I've had a season of ease, it's a little unsettling, right? Like when you've been going through a period where the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. When a day passes and you don't receive a call, no news feels like good news. You know what I mean? But the past couple days, I've been in a weird loop. A lot of insecurity, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of negative self-talk, which is interesting that here I am presenting myself on camera. There's this space that I have to be in with myself to be on camera. And ironically enough, I can be too confident and too secure to want this, and then alternatively I can be too insecure and have too much self-loathing, self-doubt to be here. So I think that I was, you know, not on the far edge, but I was in this sort of area the last few days, and I'm kind of crawling back this way. Yeah, I just have been not feeling proud of myself. I have a lot of shame in a lot of areas of my life. I'm also a little sniffly, I'm hearing. Do I sound nasally? I don't know. It's allergy season. I don't know if I have allergies. Side note, did you know that you don't breathe up, you breathe in? You want to breathe in. I saw a TikTok of a man that took a pipe cleaner. Is that not what they're called? What are they called? A cotton swab. And he put it all the way in his nose, because your nostril goes back here, and it changed my life. So now when I take a deep breath and I breathe in, I'm not breathing in, I'm breathing in. I've tried to find the TikTok because I've told so many friends about this. I'm like, did you know that you breathe in? Yeah, I'm all about this right now. I digress. I've been having a lot of shame in different areas. I have shame for not going to bed early, and it's getting to the point where it's over things that are not worth my time. I'm ashamed at what time I wake up. I'm ashamed at what time I go to sleep. I'm ashamed for what I have for lunch. I'm ashamed regarding, I don't know, not journaling for the entire month of March. But I was having so much fun. I was loving my life. I wasn't needing to express myself because I was at a high. I'm not sure it's even worth creating a list, because it feels like all of those are distractions from something larger that I haven't figured out the root of yet. Some there. What was it? 9 of Swords? Should we pick another card? That was kind of fun, right? I've been watching a lot of tarot on YouTube because I've been too lazy to journal, so I'm like, someone online's gonna guess what I'm going through. It's not an effective method. They're entertaining, but I honestly think that it's self-destructive towards personal growth. So I'm like, this person's gonna know what I need, what has been happening, instead of me taking the time to have that conversation with myself. But that's just the negative side of it. I also find it incredibly interesting, and I don't know if you can actually read your own tarot. I don't know if it works that way. I'm feeling this one. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what that is. In my book. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Here she is. Pentacles are stars. The Queen of Pentacles is a real earth mother figure. She is stable, practical, sensual, and sensitive to the needs of others. She has reached a point in her life where she is secure emotionally and is reliable and nurturing. This queen is connected deeply with family and always makes time for them and close friends. This is the feminine energy of nurture and being down to earth, regardless of the gender of the inquirer. So it was upright. So when the Queen of Pentacles shows up in a reading, she either represents someone in your life who's very nurturing, kind, and practical, or a need for you to find those qualities in yourself. It may be time to show yourself the love that you desire. Ding, ding, ding! It's time for you to work on your dreams and allow the steady hand of this queen to guide you. She represents growth and fertility. All that you touch at this time could turn to gold. I need her. I need her. I need to find her from within. Like, I know she's in here. I know that there's this stable, practical, sensual, sensitive side. I know that there is this real earth mother figure within me. I could be that. I can be stable and practical and sensual and sensitive to the needs of others. I've been secure emotionally and reliable and nurturing and deeply connected with my friends and my family with feminine energy of nurture and being down to earth. Don't feel that way right now, but I very much could use that. Okay, that was a fun little reading. Speaking of reading, I read 2 books this week, and I just started Fahrenheit 451, which I never read. I think it was in assigned reading, but within assigned reading growing up, there was always, you could choose out of different sections. So I think when Fahrenheit 451 was one of the options, I chose to read Of Mice and Men instead. I want to pick another card. Temperance. 3 feels like a nice amount. Let's see what temperance is. And then I'm going to call it. Then I'm going to go get ready for bed, and I will finish this vlog tomorrow. The Angel of Temperance is all about balance, with 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land, signifying the need to stay grounded while also going with the flow. Temperance has 2 cups and the pouring of water between them, signifying the bringing together of separate energies into one. It's all about finding the right mix of elements that works for you, with patience, compromise, and moderation. Okay, and I picked it up right, so is this telling me I need balance? It's time for you to work out. It's time for you to work out the way that you merge your energies in life to find balance. I like to think of the temperance as a way of playing with energy to find your equilibrium in any area of your life. Patience will be needed at this time with yourself and others, but remember that you are creating something that is unique and wonderful for you. Try to strike that sense of moderation that will help you thrive as you move forwards. Alright, y'all. I'm going through a period of self-doubt. I'm coming out of it, though, with the help of this nurturing, feminine, grounded being. And let's merge these 2 energies and find my equilibrium and get back to my center. Gorgeous. Now I'm gonna fill out my journal. Look, I bought journals today. Let me show you. I've purchased a lot of fun things since I've last been on YouTube. Like, look at this bag I have. Also this sweater. Okay, this is not my thriftiest haul. I love thrifting. I love secondhand. The 2 things I'm about to show you I purchased at the mall. Got this sweater also. Okay, so I went to the store today also for birthday shopping. It's in Venice. It's on Abbot Kinney, and it's called Burrow. The gift shop. I honestly just went to get matcha, and then I typed in gift shop, and it was 150 feet away. And if you know, I love a Muji journal. I love a Muji notebook, and I love a Muji pen. And they don't have stores in Los Angeles. Like, when I was in New York, I would just pop in, grab some notebooks, use them up, move on with my life. Water, rinse, repeat. Can't find them. Couldn't be fucked to, excuse me, couldn't be bothered. This is too bright. Yeah, better. Couldn't be bothered. And then I went into this gift shop today, and I found notebooks that replicate the same format. So we'll see how they are. I love one that's thin and flimsy. Intermittently, I am using this. This is from a store in Silver Lake called OK. Fantastic gift shop if you're looking for some good gifts. Honestly, they have a pair of binoculars there that I've been thinking about for so long. I know that sounds like the most grandpa thing you've ever heard in your life. desiring binoculars or perverted peeping Tom thing you ever heard in your life. I'd like to believe that I'm neither, but I wanna look at like birds and stuff with it. I digress. While I was there, I purchased this notebook. Actually, this is a separate occasion. I walk there sometimes. And this is made in Portugal, which is kind of fun. Just a bit too small for my liking, you know what I mean? I do like that this, I like how it looks, but it's just not floppy enough. Like I won't be doing that. Whereas I will to these. What else? What else? Love this leather jacket. I need a new perfume. I ran out of perfume. I need a new scent. Anything else new? My sunscreen spent too much time in the sun and now it's white. This packaging was yellow, but this sunscreen is so good. It smells so good. I love it. I love it. Supergoop and Basque, best sunscreens. Now I'm just fussing with things and I don't need to be, and I'm making a mess, and all I'm gonna have to do after this is clean it. But thank you for participating in show and tell. If there's enough footage, I'll end the video here. Thanks for this little night catch up, for watching with me. I'm so inspired that I want to edit it right now. Feels good to be on here. It really does. I love YouTube. Bye.